Hi, this is Tami Hewlett from Swimming with Stamps, and in this video I am going to show you some advanced techniques on cropping. Um, the stamp that I want to crop, there's a little word called snow, and it's actually from this stamp that says "Let It Snow." And if you'll notice on my calendar that I actually only have the snow part. So if you tried to crop this in the normal way, and you come in here and take a square, you're going to notice that you can't get the rest of the whole word snow because of this piece that comes up over here. If you bring the square up high enough to get the tail, you're getting all these extra words, and if you bring it down, you're cutting a bunch of it off. So there's a couple ways to do this. One of them is you can you could crop with a shape. You can actually go and build a shape to actually come in here and get this part that's sticking up. But I actually figured out a much easier way. So what I'm going to do is crop this in two pieces. First, I'm going to put the top of my crop way up here next to the let. And I'm going to go ahead and say okay. So now I've got the snow, but I don't have the top of the tail. So now I'm going to say copy and paste in place. So up here, copy and then paste in place. So now I've got the snow on here twice. I'm going to click on the top one and I'm going to say crop again. This time I am going to, let's see, I'm going to bring it all the way up here, pretty much to where I had that line before. I know where it was because I had it right below the T. And then I'm going to bring it over like this and say okay. And it's way over here, so I have to drag it over. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here. So I'm going to go to View, Canvas, Zoom, 400. And I'm going to drag my bars down here so I can really see what I'm doing. And that way I can line up my little stamp here. It's not wanting to move for me. I'm just going to use my keyboard to kind of move it over. And you might have to do a little bit of adjusting, but whoops, went too far. That actually looks really good. So I've got that part highlighted. Now I'm going to hit the Shift key and I'm going to highlight the rest. And then I'm going to say Arrange Group. Now it all becomes one stamp. So once I've done that, I can change the color. I can add a drop shadow. I can do whatever I want. I could just treat it like a single stamp. So I'm going to move it up here. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. I know this is really faint and it might seem like a lot of work for something that you barely see, but it was something I wanted to show you, and I actually put 4 of these along. I put 2 on the bottom and 2 on the top. I want to say that I maybe made them a little bit smaller. So I copied and pasted this and did another one over here. And you can just go ahead and place them how you want on your calendar. Again, you're going to want to hit your layers and bring them way back in front of that original layer so that they're underneath this the calendar piece. So once you got one of these done, go ahead and grab the other one and bring it way back down here so that if there's any pieces sticking out, it doesn't look like you stamped on top of your calendar. And then once you've got both of these aligned and placed where you want them, you can highlight them both and select copy and paste. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and put my view back to 125 now. And then, oops, did I do both of them or just one? I have a feeling I might have just done one. I think there's 2 of them down there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did both of them. You just can't see. It's kind of hard to see. It's very faint. I know it's just a little touch that I did, but I thought it was kind of pretty and I wanted to show that technique. So once you have them positioned, once again, uh, put them in the right place on your layering so that uh, they're just in front of this last layer. Maybe a quicker way would be to just say, here, let me highlight this one. Here's another way you can do this. You can say send to the back and then bring forward once, and it'll be right in the right position. So that's it for this month. I will be back next month to do the February calendar, and I would love to hear your comments, and if there's something you'd like me to cover in future videos, I would be more than willing to do that. So please call me or email me, and I would love to help you. I love my digital studio and I really enjoy getting other people as excited with it as I am. Okay, so until next month, thanks.